29-point swing in this game. Cousins and the Kings were commanding in the first half. But in the second half, and especially the fourth, the Lakers took control, shooting over 60%. The Lakers have won 4 of their last 5 to go to 5-4 and 2-3 on the road. And Cousins with the conversation for the Lakers.
Well, this is what's going on. We showed the rivalry in the pushing and shoving before. Here's Julius Randle and DeMarcus Cousins kind of going chest to chest here, and words being exchanged. The rivalry is renewed. Where's the love lost between the two Kentucky Wildcats? This is great. I love it. I love rivalries, and I love when teams and cities are involved. It's good to have your personal one-on-one matchups, but when you have...
We've got Chris and Vonleh. Into it here a little bit. We talked about the intensity of this game when it began. These guys are playing hard. Let's see what happened here. Oh, that was from Booker. Oh, well.
Grabbing around the face.
Vonleh didn't appreciate the way Booker came through that screen.
This has been going on all game between those two.
And Ulis jumps in, of all people.
Yeah, good job by the referees and teammates coming and grabbing, controlling themselves.
Everybody's trying to prove themselves here in Las Vegas, one way or the other.
And now Wall. And some of that frustration coming out now with Marcus Smart. That's sheer frustration on the part of John Wall.
And this, like you said, the frustration. A little forearm coming out there before that, and a hard foul by John.
Appears that they're going to call a flagrant foul 2 on John Wall, which is an automatic ejection. And I'm told a technical foul on Marcus Smart.
Well, there's Udry, first minute of play complete in the fourth. Johnson lines up a 3, rims out. And a lot of contact there with Baines. He is tied up with Whitehead. And Whitehead would not let go, and words are exchanged right in front of the Nets bench. Baines is a big guy, 6'10", 260. He's got 50 pounds on Whitehead.
And Whitehead had it by the shorts for a second there.
I think it was the little slap down that Whitehead took exception to. That's the second team foul already on the Nets. Udry, the pull-up jumper doesn't go. Rebounded by Scola. This time it's Booker and Baines.
Booker and Baines.
Derek Collins gets in between them. Baines and Booker exchange words. Double foul was...
And that lead at 20 as the Thunder has reeled off 16 unanswered points, and Adams with another bid for a steal. Westbrook and Dragic sliding on the floor. Russell last touched it. Miami is going to take the ball inbounds from underneath its own basket. Wow. A little bit of Russell hustle.
Never underestimate the value of hustling for loose balls. And what he was a little bit upset with is that you see Dragic, he falls on top of him after the ball goes off of Russ, and that's the correct call by the officials. And what Russ didn't like is that even when Harden doesn't score, he'll come up with something like 14 assists or some outrageous figure. So at least he's getting everybody else involved. And Lillard goes back court.
How about that defensive effort by Pat Beverly?
And Beverly wanted the basketball, and he and Lillard start pushing around, and then a technical foul on Beverly. So Pat was doing okay until he reached out and pushed Myers-Leonard.
Yeah, the defensive effort by Pat was great up until the whistle. And then once the whistle blows, Pat's got to stop.
Back up.
Pat played past the whistle, and that's where he got the technical foul. I love the aggressiveness by Pat. Look at him get all over the ball, knock it loose. It's a backcourt violation. Now right there, he's got to stop. Let's see, he's trying to get the basketball from Lillard. And then a little push right there on Leonard, and that's the tee.
Of course, Leonard got right up in his face, too.
Well, that's what guys do. Well, they know Pat is going to be an instigator, so they turn the tables on him. And Pat's got to be a little bit more under control.
So the officials are going to look, I guess, since the elbow was extended, they're going to look to see if they can call something.
How about Damian Lillard not being on the All-Star team?
Yeah, what do you think about that?
All the great guards in the Western Conference, Chris Paul, Westbrook, Steph Curry, I mean, Tony Parker, it's tough.
Seconds remaining in the third quarter. Monroe picks up the dribble. 8 on the shot clock. Brogdon off the glass. And Monroe in, and it'll be a jump ball. Monroe didn't like something, and now Bertans answers.
Well, he didn't need to push, and I think Bertans in that case could have a little bit of a problem, Jim, but the two other players were talking.
Monroe and Dedmon, I mean, they were, you know, that was man on man there. And
right.
Bertans got a shove in. And obviously when there are altercations, replay comes into effect. This is one of the situations where the on-court officials make the decision. They can go to replay to look at it, and they'll get some help, but they make the decision on altercations and on flagrants.
Well, when you come up and punch a guy kind of in the chest when they've stopped and they're talking, I think that's a bit on the aggression side. We'll see what happens.
Well, Monroe didn't like the elbows. He got a double elbow, a swing, boom, boom from Denman, and then Bertans comes in, and that's what they will look at. They'll look at everything. And the coaches, boom, and he got him once before that with the elbow, and Moose didn't take kindly to it, and then Bertans in support of Dedmon. And then Beasley. So Beasley's in there too.
You got to be in there for your guy, but Bertans didn't have to do what he did. They were just talking, and it was dead. So they just checkmate, huh?
Yeah. Oh, so Bertans gets two.
And now the Rockets, Jerry, have just taken 53-point attempts, new NBA record. And it's taken by Capella, and that should do it. 21 of 50 for the Rockets.
Now watch DeMarcus here, just gets his feet set. Look at the beautiful rotation on the ball. Right on track. DeMarcus just put an amazing shooting display on, and unfortunately for Cuz and the Kings, Harden and Eric Gordon kind of answering. Here's Beverly and Cousins, not close personal friends.
D'Angelo tried to slot that one on the ground to Brandon Ingram. 16 to shoot, ball out of bounds.
Tyson is still talking to, they're getting a double technical. They finally realized that they better separate those two young men.
Tyson still going after Julius.
Didn't see what occurred to irritate Tyson so much. But they were really going at it. This is after the fact. This is after the offensive foul was called on Tyson Chandler. So there were some